everyone, and welcome to another broadcast on the Spartan live stream. Tonight is senior night here as the Somerset girls basketball team is set to take on the Amery Warriors in middle border girls basketball action. My name is Will Ross Miller, and I'm joined on the mic tonight by the one and only Cody Wallen. If you are new to the live stream, we are both educators here at Somerset High School. I teach English, and Wallen is a social studies teacher here at SHS. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. The Spartans come into their last regular season game of the season with a record of 17-6 overall and a middle border conference mark of 9-4. Good enough for a tie for second place in the conference. Somerset's 17 total wins are the most the program has had since the 2016-2017 season that saw the Spartans go all the way to the sectional final game that year. Somerset was last in action on Tuesday when they defeated the Osceola Chieftains in Osceola by a score of 54-51. Some additional news from earlier this week: the Spartans were able to secure the number one seed in their region of the WIAA Girls Basketball Tournament that is set to tip off next week. Somerset earned a first-round bye and will play the winner of Barron at Osceola next Friday night. That game will be home for the Spartans and will be live-streamed as well. The Spartans have been led this season by a strong combination of underclassmen playmakers and strong senior leadership. Junior Julia Rybacki leads all scorers with 14.5 points and an insane 4 steals per game. Senior Heather Guykowski is also a key contributor with 12 points per game and a team-high 8.3 rebounds. Both will be key to Somerset securing a victory over the Warriors tonight and key to the Spartans' chances in the playoffs coming next week. Amery comes into the game with a record of 14-9 overall and a 5-8 record in the MBC. The Warriors played the Altoona Rails close on Tuesday, but ended up falling by a score of 55-53. On Sunday, when seeding was announced, the Warriors were awarded the 4th seed in their WIA regional, same regional as the Spartans. They will take on the winner of Spooner at Northwestern next Friday, and if they win that game and the Spartans win their second round game, these two teams could be back at it again next Saturday. The Warriors are led by a pair of seniors in Grace Carlson and Mia Brotzel, who averaged 13.9 and 11.9 points respectively. Speaking of seniors, though, with it being senior night, we do want to give a quick shout out to all of the senior girls basketball players. Claire Anderson, Ronnie Fagan, Heather Guykowski, Addie McGeehan, Mia Olson, and Shaylin Strumke have dedicated countless hours to this team, and they will certainly be missed. Wallen, what can you say about this group of seniors?
Oh, just from the beginning. I mean, this is our fourth year of live streaming. So we kind of grew up with them, from JV players to varsity contributors, now varsity starters and leaders of this team. So it's been awesome to see them develop, take on different roles throughout their careers, and now celebrating that tonight on senior night.
We have never live streamed a game without Heather Guykowski suiting up for the Spartans.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? And it's going to be weird without them, but we're not quite there yet. We got a regular season game here tonight and hopefully a long postseason run for this team. I believe, Wallen, we do have some pregame festivities to celebrate Heather Guykowski's 1,000th point.
Yep, I believe there's a celebration for her 1,000th and then also senior night after the game.
That's right, and we will have the senior night festivities televised as well for all of you folks on the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning into the Spartan live stream on this Thursday evening. We greatly appreciate it, and we're going to set it down to the floor now for, hopefully, we get to see Heather's 1,000-point celebration and the national anthem and starting lineups.
We encourage fans to enthusiastically support their team, recognize outstanding performance of opponents, and always exhibit good sportsmanship in their words and actions. And now, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. is only 4 points away behind Ann Schachner, who is currently in 5th place all-time in the Somerset girls basketball record book with 1,065 points. Heather is being presented with a banner to commemorate the achievement, as well as the game ball with which she scored her 1,000th point by Coach Corey Lindenberg and Athletic Director Trent Probst. Finally, in what is a Somerset tradition, Heather will sign the 1,000-point ball, which is assigned by any player in Somerset school history who achieves the 1,000-point milestone and is displayed in the trophy case. Let's have another round of applause for Heather Guykowski. And now, let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Warriors. She's a sophomore, number 10, Luciana Azupera. Senior number 11, Grace Carlson. Senior number 14, Mia Wetzel. Sophomore number 20, Alex Edwards. And sophomore number 32, Allie Hoffman. The Warriors are coached by Dave Broxel and assisted by Amanda Azapira and Chad Edwards. And now for your Somerset Spartans. A senior number 2, Ronnie Fagan. A senior number 14, Shaylin Strumke. A senior number 15, Heather Guykowski. And senior number 20, Mia Olsen. And another senior, number 22, Claire Anderson. The Spartans are coached by Corey Lindenberg and assisted by Ben Kudocker, Ellen Carver, and Whitney Daphne. Tonight's WIA officials are Jeremy Gibson, Jeremy Warner, and Josh Clare.
All right, there you have it, folks. Awesome celebration there for Heather Guykowski's 1,000th point. Very cool. And all seniors starting here tonight, of course, on senior night.
Gotta love it.
Yep. Ronnie Fagan getting her first career start. Awesome to see. And, yeah, this should be a good matchup here. Two tough teams in the Middle Border Conference. Spartans looking to finish off the regular season with a strong win here. And again, as we alluded to in the pregame, these two teams could be playing against each other pretty quickly.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Always the second, third time you play an opponent always could be an interesting finish. Different team, especially when you get into playoff time.
Yeah, different facets of the game definitely coming out, and then I feel like the coaching element really comes into play in how you prepare for the team.
Yeah, the only senior you don't see on the court. Yeah, court.
Yeah, you got it.
Fagan
with the rebound. Nice.
Thought I said field there for a second. Is Addie McGeehan, but you'll definitely see her in this game.
She'll be checking in pretty quickly.
Multiple facets of the game for sure.
I believe that's Ronnie Fagan's first entry into the stat sheet, that rebound. And Guykowski keeps it going there. First bucket in this one goes to Heather Guykowski.
And mentioned in that kind of pregame ceremony, she's 4 points away from 5th place all time for girls basketball in Somerset. Now 2 points away from tying Ann Schachner.
Quick math right there.
Yep.
Warriors mostly moving the ball around the perimeter. Not scouting the stat sheet here, of course. Big shout to WIS Sports for providing us some fantastic stats. Mostly outside shooters, dribble drive penetrators. Anderson called with the foul there on the reach-in. Claire didn't necessarily agree with that one, but a foul all the same. But this team, I believe, is going to be kind of living and dying by the three-point shot at times here. And you can see it kind of with how they are setting up offensively here early on. Nice drive there, open look, basket up and good. Nice dribble drive penetration there, and you found an open person right underneath the bucket. That point was Elise Hoffman.
Yeah, possibility by the Spartans to run into both Amery
What?
and.
What was that?
Well, it is senior night, and Claire Anderson, the senior, shooting from the center
What?
logo.
Oh my gosh, Claire. She was practicing those in warm-up. I was noticing, I was like, what is she doing from way out there? And then she takes one? Oh my gosh. Nice pass there. Strumke couldn't quite get the foul. They'll head back the other way.
But what I was saying, so we could run into both Amery and Osceola. Osceola potentially our kind of first-round opponent there, and then
That's an over and back there. Well, Spartans get the ball. Mia Olsen. Guykowski gets the offensive board,
Claire's
looking back out, wide open. Good extra pass, trying to get it into Strumke. Trying to find an opening here early on. Mia Olsen with the ball. Strumke loses that one. Spartans got to get back. Olsen back on defense, as is Fagan. Dish back out, open three is up, and that one's good. Mia Brotzel, deadly from beyond the arc. Mr. Probst, how are we doing? Now you do.
Now I have some.
There it is.
oh boy,
Who's producing this?
I don't know, some guy.
first time on the controls tonight.
Well, Mr. Probst, how are we doing this Thursday
Great.
evening?
Great. Awesome to. We got sound again? We got sound.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Awesome to be able to honor Heather Guykowski in pregame, hitting her 1,000th point a couple weeks back here. And just an awesome kid who's worked so hard, so
Yes.
humble, and
Couldn't happen to a better kid, honestly.
Great student athlete.
She's been working since her freshman year, really put in the work and effort, and she just does it the right way.
true,
She
true
ties
story.
right there.
And that now
Coming
ties her up with Ann Schachter now, correct?
Yes, 10:65.
Pretty cool.
Honest, true story. I still remember being at open gym coming into her freshman year, watching, and I remember her getting the ball on the elbow, rip through, and drive to the hoop, and I was standing next to Lindenberg, and I'm like, wow.
She's pretty good.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, I feel like we knew pretty early on, even her freshman season, just how special of a player she
Yeah.
was. Initially kind of came off the bench, didn't get a ton of playing time, but kind of forced the issue. Another three there by the Warriors here.
Well, we were just mentioning that in the live stream's existence, this is our 4th year. We've never done a girls basketball game that didn't include a Heather Guykowski.
No kidding.
Which is
It's
pretty wild.
Yep. Guykowski with the ball. Another good spot there off the glass. No good. Strumke tries to come down with it. She cannot. Warriors with an early lead here. 8-4.
You know, this could be a potential preview of a regional final game.
That's
Did
what we
you
were
already cover
talking
that?
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right.
Fascinating stuff, though, right? These two teams could play again next week, Saturday.
Yes. You know, I know there's been a lot of, well, how does Somerset get a 1 seed over higher seed than Prescott or St. Croix Falls when they went 0-3 against those teams? And with computer seeding right now, that algorithm or whatever formula is using all sorts of things to calculate that out. And one of the things our team had going for them is they beat a very, very good Cadott team who had a great record. Elk Mound, who was undefeated at the time, had a great regular season.
And Athens.
Yeah. Not to mention beating New Richmond, who's had a really good season, was a high seed in Division II.
Wow.
And with some of those teams, when you play Minnesota schools, the computer is recognizing them as a 500 record.
Interesting.
Whether they're undefeated or winless, they recognize them as a 500 record, plus all of their opponents as 500. So you gain a lot by playing those teams because they're typically strong teams, but from a seeding, the computer's not recognizing it.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. The whole seeding thing is a fascinating piece that I feel like we're just starting to maybe crack the surface of understanding. But
well, and they
it's
don't
fun to
tell
talk
us,
about.
And it hasn't been released to us. We know what the factors are, but not necessarily what is weighted.
They don't tell us how the sausage gets made.
So they don't want. Yeah, they don't want you to crack the code.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Out to Nichols here, still looking for a three. Mia Olsen will drive, has to dish back out, top of the key. Rybacke will drive. We got a 2-3 zone of sorts here. McGeehan off the glass. Good.
Take, Eddie.
Very good take.
Update from Baldwin. Boys hockey got on the board early.
Oh.
Baldwin tied it, and then Somerset took another goal in
Fantastic.
the first period.
Playoff hockey
Playoff
tonight,
hockey.
correct?
Yeah. Girls hockey lost down in Onalaska 5-0. It was 1-0 headed into the third. So their season comes to a close. They'll have a lot of players. They only lose 2 seniors.
Amery cannot lose.
Yeah,
That girls hockey team is certainly going to be a pretty darn good squad next year. Certainly improved with a lot of returning players. Boy, Amery cannot miss here early on. Spartans kind of trying to right the ship, keep it close, and it certainly helps when you have Heather Guykowski. Jeez. So, Probst, we got the 1 seed playing against the
winner of Osceola and Barron.
Fantastic. And that will be a Friday night game.
Friday night at 7.
Awesome.
Get your fish fry and come to Somerset High School.
That's right. And when will tickets be available for folks if they want to purchase those?
So we actually have them available via Ticket Spigot right now online.
Fantastic.
So you can start buying them now. A win on that Friday night would put them in the regional final at home on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And Saturday could be will be a marathon. We host the girls hockey sectional final at 12. Boys hockey sectional final at 4. And
my God.
Potentially girls basketball regional at 7.
One of those days, huh?
Yeah.
So you're going to be a little bit tired, potentially.
That's not in the vocabulary, Rossi.
Tired's the default.
I suppose. Oh, goodness. It should be a fun day here in Somerset, at least hopefully. And, this girls basketball team hopefully get into that third round of the WIA regional. Where is our sectional semifinal and sectional final?
Sectional semi is at Amery, and the sectional final is at Altoona. Hey, I told Lindy the other day the plaque arrived for the regional final. I'm like, hey, it's been fun handing those to you, so like let's
do that again.
That happen.
Let's do that again.
It's like I like taking them.
It's always fun to call those games as well. Nice finish there by Brotzel. She has 5 points, leading all scorers here outside of Heather Guykowski. Spartans need to find a bit more rhythm here offensively at this point, as they've been doing it all through the paint, and Jenna Pepper fumbles that one. Spartans got to get back on defense. Amery has had their way offensively here early on against this 3-2 zone.
Jenna Pepper had a great game on Tuesday, 10 points in that one.
Wow.
She's really been playing well down the stretch here, which is nice to see.
She's really taking advantage of the additional opportunities.
Yeah.
Nichols to Ryback. He's still looking to score her first points. And that one will luckily be off of the Warriors.
Boys basketball seating will come out on Sunday.
Okay.
3 o'clock, right?
Is it 3? Honestly, I don't know. Girls was at 1 o'clock.
I tuned in. They had like a kind of a Selection Sunday type show
going
cool. on. That was really cool. They had.
There we go. Yes. Yes.
Some folks were not looking. Jameson Wink gets it. We also need to be mindful of throwing the Tees for Threes shirt to the cheerleaders who kind of called us out for the previous game. Like, we want shirts too. Yeah. So I love it. The Tees for Threes are really catching on.
I think we should come up here someday and practice, see if we can toss to the other side. Like, what do we feel our comfort with ranges?
I would love to test that out.
I feel confident.
I think I kind of want to test that out before our playoff game.
We're former baseball players.
Yeah, exactly. We can handle it. Rebound there. Spartans heading the other way. Now just down by 4. Early going here, but the Warriors have had a lot of offense going here early on. Anderson thought about it. Skip past Nichols, top of the key. It's up.
Here we go.
It's good. There it is. Oh, gosh. All the students are not happy, as that's the first time that a T-shirt is being sent to the adults on this side. Superintendent Donnelly gets the shirt.
Rossi, the next one's going to the cheerleaders, so I'm tossing to you.
All right, I'm ready. I hope they're ready, because I'm going to be throwing it down there.
I might add a little too much pepper on that one.
Yeah.
Getting back to the baseball days.
Right?
Yeah.
Going across the diamond.
Spartans quickly cut down the Warrior lead here, and that's going to be out of bounds heading back to Somerset.
Wallen, I played first base for a reason. Limited throws.
Hey, that's why they put me there at slow pitch softball, too.
That
Limited
is correct.
We had a really good left-handed pitcher who had a great pickoff move, so I did have to dial in the old, get it, throw it to second base, get it ahead.
Yes.
I could handle 90 feet on a straight line. Anything beyond that was suspect.
Oh, I love it. Guykowski double team. Nice pass. Nice finish.
Ball movement.
Wow.
Somerset on
Just like
what do we got here? A 9?
I believe that's correct.
9-0 run for the
Quite a
Spartans.
tear here for the Spartans as they've finally figured some things out offensively and defensively here. As the 3-2 zone is getting some turnovers and the Warriors are not able to hit all of their shots. That's a travel, another turnover, unforced error. Let's see if the Spartans can capitalize on it. Lucy Nichols will bring the ball up. Nichols looking to drive. Dishes out to Rybacki. Will drive the lane. Floater up. Oh, looked pretty. Couldn't quite get it. Guykowski hit with the body there. Heading back to Somerset. I don't know about that one, but he has a way better view than I do, so we'll take it.
What, you mean the one from 60 feet away isn't the best view?
Nah,
What?
I'll be the first to admit that. 1 point lead here, 8.5 to go. Rybacki, couple screen from McGeehan. Anderson into Guykowski. Back out.
Yes.
Rybacki takes the 3. Oh. Off the back iron, that'll be a foul on Guykowski.
Julia's three-point percentage, her three-point attempts, big topic of conversation between us in class all the time.
We give her a hard time sometimes. Shooting 20%.
But as she will say,
But
that
she's
is
hit all
so
of them.
much better than where it was.
And she's hit all of them on the road. We
Yes,
have not seen one at home.
I think maybe one all season we've seen at home.
Nice drive, Brotzel.
It's the wind currents that we have in this gym.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
right. I always say it's like the old Metrodome when whenever Kirby Puckett was up to bat, they would have the wind blowing out, turn the vents on. Oh, 3-point no good.
And all that artificial noise plugged in there too, right?
That's right. Oh, Ryback, you can't get the runner to go. Got to dish back out, and that's going to be a jump ball.
1v5 in the paint there.
Yeah.
Guykowski versus all of Amery.
Goodness. And Spartans will keep possession here. A very entertaining game here early on, and that's a full timeout for the Warriors.
All right, I'm going to go ice my arm after those 3-point tosses. Keep up the great work, guys.
Thank
Go
you,
Spartans.
Mr. Probst. We always appreciate the visits. And awesome to get some additional insight just on seeding stuff, some playoff stuff, and should be an exciting playoff run, hopefully, Wallen, is like we talked about earlier, this team, more wins than any team since the 2016-2017 squad that made it to the sectional final. So
Pretty cool.
certainly a talented squad for the Spartans this year, and hopefully they can put it all together.
Well, and the other piece, I mean, in terms of players being healthy, players being back, they're stacked full right now.
Full strength.
Knock on wood.
I'll knock on the fake wood up here.
Yeah, exactly. So all things looking up for the Spartans so far here.
Yeah. As we have the cheer squad in front of us here, want to give them a quick shout out as they are set to compete at their
prelims. Yep,
this
Saturday,
weekend.
or this
So
weekend, yep.
obviously they're gonna hope to continue their season from there, as they've been a very successful team over the last couple of years.
Yeah, back-to-back state champs the last 2 years, going for as Tori Eichton's showing us an awesome sign in the student section.
Yep, Lucy dropping dimes, nickels.
Absolutely. But going for the three-peat is our cheerleaders this year.
And we got to staying after school. We got to see their routine.
Yeah.
And it was very impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
They usually kind of invite staff members into the band room where they practice to see that routine. And this has to be one of the most impressive routines that I think I've seen them do.
That's awesome.
So hopefully they're able to execute and do well and have another great state run. And the cheer team really kicking on all cylinders here. As that's another turnover there, heading back to Somerset. 7.5 to go. Amery reclaiming the lead here. Leading scorers, we got Lucy Nichols with 6, and we have Heather Guykowski with 6. Leading scorers for the Warriors, Mia Brotzel, as the Spartans once again turn it over, as they've had some uncharacteristic turnovers as well in this game here early on. Got to clean some stuff up. Nice passing there off the glass, no good. Spartans lucky to get that one back, as that one was Hoffman, had a very nice look. Couldn't get it to go. And that's a foul there. Boy, I will say that I feel like Amery has done a really good job of neutralizing Julia Rybacki and her driving ability.
I'd say 0 points on the night so far. Typically at this point, she's at least at 4 or 6.
Yep.
Leading scorer on this Spartan team, 14.5 points a game.
The guards are doing a really good job at the top of the key, kind of preventing any open lanes, any open seals here. But it has opened up some opportunities for Guykowski and other players in the paint. Oh, and that's so close. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Thought that was going to be a jump ball, but that ends up being a foul on the Warriors. That's their 4th team foul. 2nd team foul for Lucia Azapura, excuse me, as she is a sophomore.
And she'll exit.
Yep. Looking to find an opening here. Olsen's going to have to bomb it. Not what the Spartans were looking for coming out of that one. 7 minutes to go.
Didn't have a lot of options there.
No,
Amery did a pretty good job locking that one up.
Spartans just weren't moving all that well off the ball. So eventually you kind of have to have a fail-safe backup option where someone just bombs kind of all the way to back to half court. Nobody did that, and that leads to the turnover. Still keeping this one close. Neither team playing their best basketball for sure, as we've seen back-to-back turnovers. But the Spartans looking to reclaim the lead here. Rybacki will drive, and that'll be a foul. That one will be on Brotzel, I believe, her first.
I feel like we've had a lot of fouls in this one, but only 6 on the board.
I mean, we had a very clean first half of the first half, I would say. Finally get the ball inbounded there. Back to Rybacki at the top of the key. Emmert thought about the 3, instead dishes it back out. Julia once again thought about the 3. They collapse in on her off the glass. Can't quite get it to go. Ball fumbled around. That's going to be off of Guykowski, heading back to the Warriors. Looking a bit lost here offensively at times are the Spartans, as they're not getting good looks because the Warriors are really clogging up the paint. And I have to say, if I was coaching against this Spartan team, that's what I would do as well. As your leading scorer is mainly a driver in Julia Rybacki, and your second leading scorer, a strong post player in Heather Guykowski. Cut both of those options out. Got to rely on the 3-point shot. That'll be an easy foul there on Jenna Pepper.
And even there, that's where it's tough to beat the Spartans, because if those 3s are draining, that's it. Spartans can beat you from the 3 as well.
2 main 3-point shooters not on the floor for the Spartans right now, as Claire Anderson is getting ready to check in. That one doesn't go. We have some fat heads for the girls basketball team here tonight, as they have the cardboard cutouts.
For the seniors.
Yep.
Kind of a trend that was started for the boys team.
Yes. And that one doesn't go either, and Pepper's able to secure that rebound. 0 points coming out of that those free throw shots. See if Somerset can capitalize. Emmert, top of the key, had an open look. Nice pass. Nice second pass. Up. And Guykowski will head to the line. Looking to tie this up or potentially take the lead. Guykowski currently with 6 points, looking to make it 8. That is Brotzel's second foul, which will be definitely something to monitor. First one good. Heather Guykowski on the season, shooting 52% from the charity stripe. Respectable number for a post player. Second one up, back iron. Can the Spartans? They will not get the long rebound, but it is all tied up here with 5.5 to go. 17s across the board here. Still plenty of basketball to be played, obviously, as these two middle border conference foes square off in both of their last regular season games, I believe. Trying to get some rhythm going here are the Warriors, as they've been pretty quiet offensively too. Not a whole lot of points scored in the last couple minutes. Student section getting into it. 3-pointer is going to be an air ball there. Heading back to the Spartans. And the student section will let her know it.
Claire Anderson in a little bit of a scoring drought the last couple games. She had 2 points on Tuesday, 0 points the game before, but the game against Ellsworth, 20. So
a lot of threes in that one.
Yeah, 6 for 10 from threes, or from 3.
Skip pass there to Emmert, back to Anderson. Spartans looking to overload one side here, trying to figure out this 2-3 zone that the Warriors are working with. The Warriors in their last game played Altoona very closely. That's the team that Somerset lost to last week. Anderson, wide open three is up. Oh, no good. Nice rebound by McGeehan. Double teamed. Got dish back out. She does. It'll be Olsen with a travel on that one. Tough turnover after the offensive board. 4.5 to go, and the two of the Spartan main scoring threats back on the floor here, and Lucy Nichols, Julia Rybacki, Emmert checking out, and Neil Olsen checking out. It's probably the main starting offense for the Spartans for the most part of this season.
Yeah.
Outside of Guykowski, kind of swapping with Strumke as Strumke and McGeehan into the game here. I love how much the student section's getting into it. I hope the folks at home can hear them as they're having a good time here, mostly led by some boys basketball players who will be in action next week on Thursday, I believe, for a live stream. Nice one there by Anderson, able to force the turnover. Boy, we had a high-scoring first half of the first half.
Yeah.
This second half has been all defense. Nichols. Oh. Heading back the other way. Warriors kind of flying all over the place here, looking to find some opening. Spartans sticking with the 3-2 zone. That's been their bread and butter all season, and it's worked well for them. That's going to be an open three, though. Not quite online. No box out. Ball up and in. Nice offensive board there for Veronica Fox, a senior. Had a very easy lane, and she gets the bucket and the lead. Oh, Claire Anderson not able to get that one going. Boy, the Spartans have gone cold. Still playing good defense. 3 to go. That'll be another turnover there. As the students using the cardboard cutouts to generate the wind must have sent that ball flying out of bounds.
So powerful out of that student section.
Just can't control it. Guykowski back into the game here. She has scored 7 of the Spartans' 17 points as she'll head back down the floor, and McGeehan will inbound it here. Probably give it right back to Lucy Nichols.
I believe she had 6 of the first 8 at one point as well.
Yes. Again, it is senior night, so we have 3 seniors on the floor right now, and McGeehan, Guykowski, and Anderson. Rybacki for 3. That's back iron again.
Senior night, does that mean seniors get in free?
I hope so.
I believe they get in free every night.
Yes, I think you're right. To enjoy the festivities here at the Somerset High School gym. Where else would you rather be on a cold Thursday night?
Yeah, it's going to be chilly tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, it's on -9 in the morning.
Woo. Open 3. That one's no good. Can the Spartans secure it? Tipped off of 2 Spartans back the other way.
Oh.
Ryback, he was like, I want that
ball. She
ball.
was hunting there.
Yep. That's a travel there. That one's going to be on Hoffman. And I think we have the most turnovers that I've seen in the first half of a Spartan live stream game in this one.
That is quite possible.
Both teams
I know, I feel like we're
definitely
hearing
have double-digit turnovers.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of whistles. I keep looking for fouls. There's only 8 between the 2 teams. So
8 fouls, a lot of turnovers. Claire Anderson, 3 in and out, no good.
Got the lid on the basket over there.
Spartans can't buy a bucket over there, as the last point came from Heather Guykowski with 1 free throw. That was a couple minutes ago. And before that, it was a long drought as well. Oh, that was almost a block there. Big rebound there, secured by Guykowski, heading back the other way. We got 2 minutes to go here. And a close game. Oh, Nichols, I thought she'd take that one. She'll take this one instead. That three-pointer's up. It's short. Spartans can't secure the rebound. Boy, rough sledding here the last 7 or so minutes.
The Spartans are kind of trying to move to a 3-point game here, kind of abandon the paint play and definitely abandon Julie Rybacki making any cuts towards the basket.
Yeah.
That was definitely shut down early.
This is reminiscent of the Badgers last game where they did not score a field goal in the last 10 minutes of the game, and they still managed to win against Michigan.
Crazy.
I believe that game went to over. Did it go to? No, they won in regulation, but just crazy. Oh, in and out. Boy, Spartans are lucky that this game is not more out of hand, not really out of hand at all right now, as it's close. But this could be very different contest.
There we go.
There we go. Rybacki finally breaks the streak there, tied up 19s across the board, and that's her first point. Rybacki, the leading scorer for the Spartans, just averaging just over 14 points a game.
Say the guards for Amery are doing a good job at kind of limiting her ability to cut to the basket in this one so far.
Yeah. Anderson pushes up to Rybacki. who will go up. No good. Guykowski fighting for that board. Not in the great position for it, though. 25 seconds to go. Will the Warriors look for the last shot here? I think Coach Lindenberg has to be okay with this early result, as he knows more of these shots will fall for the Spartans in the second half. Oh no, I think the fake clock got him, but it is going to be a foul on Somerset with 6.3 to go. The fake countdown got him again.
Back-to-back games we've seen that one.
Renee Chapik said that it was the team's 6th foul. I believe it's the 4th. That is the 2nd foul for Guykowski, so she will check out here. Oh no, are they not going to get a shot up?
Oh, just off the front rim there.
Back iron, no good. Well, 19s across the board here. Close one, tight one here in the first half. Spartans probably not happy with the results, but know that more shots will fall in the second half. Want to give a quick shout out here before we go to halftime. I know my mom's watching, Stan the dog is watching.
Stan!
And my cousins Ava, Ella, and Naya are also watching.
Hi, everyone.
So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. And we'll be back for the second half here in a little bit. All right, here we go. 19s across the board here after the first half. Somerset Spartans taking on the Amery Warriors. Warriors will control heading into the second half.
1919, they make a great root beer.
Oh, really?
Not a sponsor.
Do tell, do tell.
19, it's a root beer.
Yeah.
That makes it seem like that was the awkward pause after that, not you interacting with the fan.
Nah, you're good.
And by fan, I mean Gabe
Oh,
Allen.
big block there. Nice job by Claire Anderson. Spartans looking to reclaim the lead here. Looking to get some offense going in general, as a Julia Rybacki floater was the only field goal the Spartans had in the last 9 minutes.
Claire throwing the fastball in there to
Oh,
Heather.
boy. Gosh. McGeehan coming in with a head full of steam to try to get that one.
Spartans maintain possession.
Yeah. As the Spartan offense was lost in the second half there. Second half of the first half, I should say. McGeehan for three. Oh, nice rebound. Anderson, skip pass out. Trying to find an opening here. Patience is key, of course, in any zone defense.
It's just the 4th 3 attempt by McGeehan all season.
Oh, no good.
She was 1 for 3, though, so 33%.
Now down to 25%.
And that's Spartan Livestream math, folks.
That is. Warriors open three is up. That one's no good. Off of Anderson. That one will head out of bounds. Tough break there. Excuse me. I belched. So. I didn't even really hear anything. You just outed yourself.
So
saying I could have gotten away with it. Wow. Embarrassing. 19 points all. Warriors a very methodical offense. Looking to do most of their damage from beyond the arc.
Wide open.
They do a good job moving the ball. They also had their fair share of turnovers as well. Driving the lane, nice post pass there. Ball up and good. That one all set up by Azapura there, the sophomore point guard. As she had a nice dribble drive dish into the paint. Anderson into Guykowski. Got to go quick. No good. Draws the foul. Coach Lindenberg coaching him up from the sideline. Obviously had some big talking points during halftime. Different ways they can execute the offense. As defense certainly was not the problem in the first half. First one doesn't go for Guykowski, but she does shoot about 50%, so odds are this one will go. And it does.
Look at those statistics.
Yeah.
Probability, if you will.
How about that?
2021.
8 points for Guykowski, leading all scorers in this one. Spartans working on stifling defense here. In the lane, no good. Rybacki takes it. Well, she doesn't push. Interesting. Slows it down a little bit. Dishes to Nichols. No one there. Spartans looking to kind of overload one side here, it looks like. She's able to get it to Rybacki, who will go off the glass, and good. Oh, and that's going to be an offensive foul there. Nice job for Amery drawing the charge as Rybacki gets her first foul. Dang. 2021, close contest here. Nail biter of sorts. Doesn't have any seeding implication, obviously, as seeds came out on Sunday, but still a close one, still one you want to win, as that's a nice 2-point shot there.
Very smooth shot right there.
Yeah. Warriors lead by 3. Getting some offense going here as they've scored 4 points in this half. Spartans have scored 1. That'll be a foul on the Warriors there as Rybacki trying to drive. I think they know that she wants to go to her right, and they are very much closing that off. Difficult thing for Somerset is now other teams might be seeing this, kind of knowing the game plan.
First foul there for Alex Edwards of Amery.
Nothing going there. Nichols. She'll dribble, look for something. Floater doesn't go, and Guykowski not in the right position to secure that rebound. Boy, it has been nothing going here. That won't go either. Oh, and nice offensive rebound, just taking it away there. Foul on Nichols.
Her first.
Yeah, kind of used the body to push Brotzel out of bounds there. Not their best basketball of the season so far in this one, as Spartans average just over 50 points per game. Not even close to that average here. That three is up, no good. Heading back the other way. Troubling thing here for Somerset is that they haven't even been able to really get good looks here in this second half. And of course, you can take good looks and not quite hitting the shots. That one doesn't go for Guykowski either.
Those shots that were falling for Guykowski in the first half, not really since then. She scored 6 points early and
she's taken some difficult shots, not necessarily using the glass, not necessarily getting to her bread and butter, which is all about positioning, kind of pivoting.
Oh boy.
Wide open lane there, and I got to think Lindenberg's going to take a timeout here pretty soon. As 5-point lead, that 5-point lead feels like almost a 10-point lead with how the Spartan offense has been going here. Off the glass, no good. Can McGeehan save it? She can't. Goodness gracious.
Good hands are on the bench by Coach Carver.
Yeah, and that's going to be a timeout to Coach Lindenberg. Full timeout, as he really does not like what he sees to open up this second half. We're going to take this opportunity to thank both of our sponsors here, just because we haven't been able to give them a shout out yet. First, we're going to thank Northwood Technical College. Experience quality, innovative education at Northwood Technical College, a nationally ranked top college where learning comes first. Find your passion with 80 associate degrees and technical diplomas and experience success. Visit northwoodtech.edu to learn more. Big thank you to Northwood Tech as a sponsor. We also want to thank our other sponsor, Wisconsin Credit Union. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics. Wisconsin Credit Union's express loan servicing is all about convenience, with a quick and easy online application and a loan approval process that often just takes a day or less. Learn more at wisconsincu.org. Again, that's wisconsincu.org. Big thank you to both of our sponsors. Also want to give a quick shout out to Bumper to Bumper Driving School. I always forget to give them a shout out in our opener, as they do sponsor the pregame show. But every Somerset girls basketball player on the floor and on the bench here that has a driver's license was able to get that driver's license because of Bumper to Bumper Driving School. I'll go so far as to say is pretty much every student in the student section got their driver's license because of Bumper to Bumper.
Except the ones that don't have their license yet.
That's right. Or if someone transferred from somewhere else.
Yeah, Bumper to Bumper doesn't just throw them out willy-nilly.
That's true. You got to earn it. Ryback, you with the steal there, heading back the other way. Driving right down the lane, up, and good. Spartans needed that one. Nice bucket there by Julia Rybacki. 4 points for her, 22 points for the Spartans. And we have the one and only Superintendent Donnelly on the mic with us now.
Hello, everybody.
How are we doing?
Well, I am fantastic because I am wearing my brand new Tees for Three shirt.
That is right. You're able to secure that one after Mr. Probst kind of pelted that across.
I about
the
pulled
bleachers.
my hamstring jumping off the bleachers to go grab it. But
absolutely worth it.
It was awesome. Yeah,
absolutely
this was lovely. So, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. I mean, Spartans kind of struggling here early on, but and that's going to be an offensive foul. Dang.
Oh, nope. I think they counted the bucket. They counted the bucket.
They counted the bucket. Could be the old-fashioned three-point play.
I like it.
Good physical play by Julia Rybacki.
I got to hand it to Amery tonight. Man, they showed up. They're playing hard, hitting shots.
Playing really good defense. As that one doesn't go for Rybacki. Guykowski trying to secure it. I feel like the defensive scheme from Amery has really shut down this Spartan offense really well. I mean,
you can see Heather gets the ball inside, and there's 4 Warriors surrounding her, right? That's a good game plan.
Yep. And they've really stopped, for the most part, Julia Rybacki from driving at all, or at least using her right hand to drive.
I feel like we've had, that's a long three.
Ooh, kind of like the 3 Claire Anderson attempted to start the game. Gosh, that was wild.
And that almost went in.
It did.
That was awesome.
Spartans down by 3 here. Trying to find an opening.
We've had just a little bit of a lid on our bucket. Oh! Wow, look at that.
There we go. Jenna Pepper heading to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
I'm going to say more things to make them come true.
Yeah, fantastic. But, yeah, I mean, especially to end the first half, I feel like for the last 8 or 9 minutes or so, I don't know if we got a field goal in the last 9 minutes. So
not a lot of scoring there.
Yeah.
So,
Spartans certainly kind of turning it around here quickly. Pepper looking to tie it up. Can't quite get it to go. Good positioning. Another good shout out for Amery. They've done a fantastic job boxing out. I mean, they don't necessarily have the height that Somerset does, but they have played really good technical defense to just prevent the easy offensive rebounds. Another turnover here. Julia Rybacki looking to drive the lane. Dishes back out. Rybacki will take the three. Oh, no good. Still looking for a Julia Rybacki three at home.
Well, I'm going to go back to what you're saying about rebounding. Amery has really prevented Somerset from having a whole lot of second or third opportunities offensively.
Which
so
is something that Spartans usually thrive with, especially with Guykowski, McGeehan, and Strumpke, and Pepper as of late. Amery slowing this one down.
This one's going to go right down to the wire, I bet.
I think it is. And we talked about it earlier. This could be an interesting matchup in the third round of the playoffs as these two teams could see each other again very quickly here. Strumpke secures a big rebound there. Spartans once again looking to reclaim the lead here with 11.5 to go. That one will go out of bounds, heading back to Somerset. Well, Superintendent Donnelly.
Yes.
We have a referendum coming up here.
We do.
And I would love for you to tell us a little bit more about it.
Love it. Yes, so we are bringing one vote to our community on the ballot April 4th. Looking for the community to support elementary maintenance, stadium maintenance, including rebuilding our track, which we haven't used in 12 years, and adding an auditorium onto our high school, and really trying to inform people of not only the wonderful use of that space here for our campus, but also our community as well. So, yes, trying to really just get out information, very similar to kind of our strategy last time, making sure people have accurate, factual information. You know, we have scaled down the scope of the projects from our November referendum with a cheaper price tag. So we removed asking for the addition of gyms, asking for bringing fields on campus, and we took turf out of our field maintenance upgrades. Ooh, there we go.
See, and that sounds like, I mean, there's obviously, you had quite a bit of dialogue with the community, kind of figuring out what they were looking for as well as what the school was looking for, and it's been kind of a collaborative process so far.
That's a great way to describe it. Yep, took lots of feedback from our November referendum, kind of went back and reanalyzed the community survey results from July, and we feel good about, you know, what we're bringing to the community. Again, really focusing on our most critical needs and things that we believe are needs and not just wants. So
absolutely. I think a lot of this process, obviously in the fall and this spring, has been focusing on getting the information out there, right? What can you say about that? Just kind of getting the information out to folks that might have questions, curiosities, or different things that they might not fully understand.
So I keep referring people to our website. If you go to our Somerset School District page, right in the front, there's a link called Referendum 2023. Click on that. It has a ton of information, FAQ, site maps, tax impact information, which is extremely low. Going there, also we have 2 community meetings coming up in March 8th and 20th at 6 o'clock here in the high school. Really encouraging people to attend that if you have questions or maybe just want to listen. And here's Rybacki. There we go.
Spartans take the lead.
And I'll just wrap it up quick, but really because our community meetings last time in the fall were not well attended. And as a result, we saw a lot of misinformation on social media and those kinds of things. So we want people to make sure they've got all the facts. And that's one of the best places to be able to make sure you get it. So
absolutely.
Certainly you can contact me. My information's everywhere. Send me an email. I had one today from a community member that was a great question, so I was able to clear some things up. So
that's going to
right
be
there. Yep.
Jenna Pepper reaching for that one. Well, we appreciate the information.
Sure.
I mean, we obviously
You
the
betcha.
live stream reaches a different audience than some Facebook posts might reach. So
I hope so. We want people to have the info, and then on April 4th, you vote how you need to vote, but we want to make sure you've got the info.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, and as always, you guys are literally the best.
We're having a great time here tonight with this great basketball game.
For sure.
Very fun one to call.
People bribing me for my shirt.
How about that?
They're hot ticket items
I
for
know.
sure.
Yeah,
I know.
Shout out to our Business 2 class.
Absolutely.
In our school store, created the Tees for Threes, bringing it back from a hiatus the last couple of years, but awesome kind of crowd engagement.
Definitely come back in force.
Sure.
Well, I walked by Andy Rojas. He said, "Hey, I made that." I said, "Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love it."
Nichols
Lucy!
for three.
Oh, right there.
That's going to be out of bounds. Heading back to the Warriors.
Well, keep up the great work. I'm going to go back in the crowd and cheer.
Sounds
There
good.
you go. I like it. I kind of have an off night tonight. I'm
Yeah, how
not
about
really
that?
supervising necessarily. I've been able to sit in the bleachers, which
There
has
you
been
go.
fantastic.
Sit back
So,
and relax for a little bit.
Yeah, it's awesome. So.
Good deal.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Superintendent Donnelly. We appreciate your visits every time. Spartans lead by 1. Narrow lead here with 8.5 to go. This one has been close. Back and forth. Very much a defensive battle here. 2 different zones kind of battling it out against each other, and that's an over and back. Another turnover for the Warriors.
It'll definitely come down to who is efficient here at the end, who is limiting those turnovers, who is got the ball last maybe.
I really think that might be what it comes down to. Spartans still have time. Both teams have time to pad onto a lead potentially, but we haven't seen a lot going offensively here. Guykowski looking to change that. Gets it into McGeehan, switches it back out. Olsen thought about the 3. Instead, she'll take the long 2 off the glass, and she's able to draw the foul there. She'll head to the line to shoot 2 shots. And that's 5 fouls now for the Warriors. Inching ever closer to the bonus.
Nielsen 5 for 9 from the free throw line.
That one goes.
Doesn't
6 for 10.
It doesn't get there much, but
No.
pretty efficient once she gets there.
One of the better percentages on the team. That one's short.
Of course, now we jinxed it.
Yep. Well, she still does shoot about 50%. 8 minutes to go here, 29-27. Amery trying to find something. Long 2 there, gets it to go. Nice shot. Grace Carlson, the leading scorer for the Warriors this season, up to 8 points here. Ooh, Guykowski had to make some good moves there. Skip past Emmert, back in. Good ball movement. Spartans earned that bucket with some good passes.
Spartans kind of getting back to where they started this game, which is a little post play there.
Some in and out, find an opening, and get it to go.
Guykowski up to 10 now.
Ooh, Nichols deflected that one.
Whoa.
3-point from distance. Oh, my goodness. Alex Edwards, the sophomore from distance, and Amery retakes the lead. Oh, Guykowski loses that one. Good defense on the weak side there. And Amery will look to add on to their lead with 7 minutes to go. Good ball movement by the Warriors. Oh, and they're, okay, timeout. Thought they were going to call it a foul on Lucy Nichols there, but all ball. And it will be a timeout for the Warriors. They'll have 2 left after this one. And tight one here. Wallen, talking about live streams. We have live streams next week, I believe, on Thursday, Friday, and potentially on Saturday, depending on how the girls' team does.
Right. Yeah, it should be a potentially, hopefully busy week for us. But yeah,
Boys basketball, their last regular season game of the year, I believe.
against Amery, actually.
Against the Warriors.
Yep, then we'll be home against either Osceola or Barron on Friday. And then
the girls will be playing against.
Yep, then potentially hosting.
Could be Amery, Northwestern. Could be, who's the other team that Northwestern is playing against here? I got it down. Spooner.
Oh, there you go.
So could be against a variety of teams here. Always exciting when playoff basketball is upon us.
Just a different feel, not only like at the game itself, but even at school. You can feel it in the air, kind of, especially for seniors, potentially your last game of your career.
And we always talk about how the record is cleaned off. It's clean, right? 0-0 once you enter those playoffs. So
especially
anything can happen.
Especially, oh boy, how about that?
Goodness gracious. Alex Edwards has hit a couple of really big threes to give Amery a 4-point lead.
Well, in conference records, too. We've mentioned if you're playing a team a second, third, maybe potentially fourth time even, those games are always different than the regular season.
Yeah. A different feel for sure, but Spartans obviously glad to have home field throughout their regional.
Right back
home
you up
court,
to
I should say.
up to 10 points now, matching her jersey number.
Another 3, that one's long. Offensive board, off the glass and no good. Can the Spartans secure it? They can. Will Ryback go off to the races? She'll slow it down, actually. Dishes back out. Nichols will take the 3. It's up. Oh, my goodness. Spartans have gone cold from distance as they hit two threes early on. And here's another one. Oh, Spartans lucky that one doesn't go as Anderson gets the rebound.
We need to get Mr. Probst up here. When he was up here, we
Spartans
drained
were
2
hot.
threes.
Yep.
But
Into Guykowski, back out. Nichols open three. It's up. It's good. Oh boy. There's a fight for the sparkle shirt. Spartans retake the lead. And I still don't know if we know who has the shirt. But the Spartans have the lead here with 5 to go. That one doesn't go. Offensive board. Jump. Oh, it's going to be a jump ball heading back to the Warriors. Who ended up getting it? I think they still both have a hand on it.
they do both still have a hand on it, so who knows?
I don't know if we'll ever know.
But Spartans take the lead, 36-35.
They could always split the candy bar. That was the candy bar one, right?
It was the candy bar shirt.
Did they even know that they got a candy bar out
I
of
don't
it?
know. They were fighting over it. I think they ripped the sheet that said they get a free candy bar. So
Yeah, I think they did. I think that's on the ground now, so they don't even know.
yeah.
Four and a half to go. Back out, 3.
Oh,
Take it.
Shot from there last time.
Yeah, Edwards has been lethal. She can't get that one to go either. Spartans, and that's another jump ball. That one will head back to Somerset. Whew, this is a close one. Spartans still have most of their timeouts here, which is obviously a commodity with 4 to go in a close game.
Indeed.
Lindenberg obviously has some tricks up his sleeve as he's rocking the Moroccan plum khaki pants here tonight.
Tricks up his sleeve is that also is his favorite cereal.
Oh, absolutely.
Tricks not only just for kids, also for Coach Lindenberg's.
Fantastic. But just Lindenberg's.
Yep.
That's timeout for the Warriors.
And they'll just have one left here.
With 4 minutes to go, which is going to be a fascinating thing to see how it plays out. 4 minutes to go here. This gives us another opportunity to thank our sponsors. I mean, I'm going to give a quick shout out to both Northwood Technical College and Wisconsin Credit Union. I'll do the difficult ad read here, Wallen. You ready? All right, Northwood Technical College has the programs and state-of-the-art facilities you need to start or advance your career in modern manufacturing. Integrate advanced manufacturing competencies in high-demand and high-pay occupations. Blaze into machine tool, automation for industrial systems, automated packaging systems, or welding with in-person and hands-on instruction. Campus tours and program shadows available. Visit northwoodtech.edu for more information. Northwood Technical College, experience success. And Wisconsin Credit Union, from childhood through retirement. Wisconsin Credit Union's Smart Financial Literacy program is packaged according to life stages with a variety of helpful resources. Visit wisconsincu.org for more information. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics, and we are so glad to have them as a sponsor here on the Spartan live stream, along with Northwood Technical College. Both been with us all season and last year as well. And, yeah, should be a good final 4 minutes here.
Great ad read.
Thank you, sir. Come a long way. That ad read specifically was a tricky one at the beginning of the year.
I still have an ad read from a former sponsor basically memorized, but we can't say that because
Nope.
they didn't give us any money.
And we won't even be able to read sponsors during the playoff game, as that's not allowed by the
true.
WIAA.
Then we really have to fill the air during
We
that.
really do. We got to have a lot of
Timeouts.
talkers there for sure. It's when we really dig deep into our analysis of the game. As everyone knows, we are great basketball minds for sure. So that is a joke. We're definitely not.
Oh, Lucy Nichols goes for the steal there.
And I will say that gives the ball back to Amery, but it does flip the possession arrow, which could be pretty key here down the stretch for the Spartans. So 3.5 to go. Spartans lead by 1. And Amery with the ball. Boy, a low scoring affair.
Very low.
Here.
I was just about to mention that. And Amery somehow has another timeout on the board. I don't know where that came from.
Interesting.
At least when they took that last one, that was their second according to the board, but
Still 2 timeouts to go.
Which probably makes a little sense. There might have been an error on the board.
That could be.
To take that time, here, leave yourself with one timeout with 4 minutes left.
It would be surprising if the Warriors did that. 3 minutes to go. The Warriors are doing a really good job of being patient here on offense, waiting for an opportunity to present itself. Spartans, to their credit, have limited any of those open opportunities. Three-pointer in the corner. Back up. Nice drive. Ooh, floater, no good. Big rebound by Jenna Pepper.
Oh,
2.5 to go.
dear.
Uh-oh. I was about to say, the official has to do something there. Certainly scary when a player is down on the floor in pain. Didn't really see it.
My uneducated medical opinion, but observation from 100 feet away, looks like a rolled ankle coming down on the rebound.
Thank you for the insight, Mr. Wallen. And we got to hope that's all it is. I believe it is number 10, Luciana Azapura, the sophomore guard for the Warriors. A tenacious player. Remember even her last year as a freshman playing for them, and a talented basketball player for sure. Good to see her able to get up there.
And I did rewatch the replay, and that is exactly what happened.
Rolled ankle there, coming down, trying to come down for a rebound. Certainly could be a lot worse. But not an ideal injury to happen for the Warriors here with 2.5 to go. Head athletic trainer for Somerset, Kyle Rudy, down there, providing some assistance. Kyle definitely a fan favorite here in Somerset, especially with the students. He's just a great dude. Nice move in there. Oh, nice offensive board. Back up and in. Big bucket there from Heather Guykowski. And the Spartans have a 3-point lead. 12 points for Guykowski here. Just over 2 to play. And this game is going to continue to be close. Oh, almost a turnover there by the Warriors. And that's going to be a foul on Somerset, I believe. Potentially on Claire Anderson.
2 minutes left, and we have right around 80 people watching. Tell your friends if they like if they like a game of basketball.
This is a good one here, as this is a tight contest between two very good middle border teams. And Amery been doing a very good job of limiting turnovers, turns the ball over there. Pepper inbounding to Nichols. Lucy Nichols will control it here. Dishes to Rybacki, looking for an opening. Kind of going right into Jenna Pepper there.
Oh.
Good. Again, they keep on doing that with that weak side D kind of coming across there and just pushing the ball out. Ooh, Anderson almost able to steal that one. Fantastic basketball game here. Neither team playing their best basketball, I would say, but still ended up with a pretty darn good result here as this game has been entertaining from the tip. Three-pointer is going to be up to tie. That's no good. Another big rebound. Jenna Pepper's been putting in work, getting in a good position there in the paint. Rybacki driving. That's a difficult look there, and she'll head to the line. A nearly impossible shot by Rybacki, but because she attempted it, able to draw the foul. And that is Amery's 6th foul, so 7th foul, excuse me. So Spartans will be in the 1-and-1 bonus here. This, of course, a shooting foul as the first one goes for Rybacki. She's up to 11 points now, I believe. Just a couple points shy of her season average. That's going to be off the back iron. And once again, the Warriors have prevented those second chance points for the Spartans. I feel like every game we see a couple of times where Guykowski comes down with an offensive rebound, puts it right back up for two. Making it kind of an unconventional three-point play. That one doesn't go. Rybacki skies for it, ball on the ground. Nichols secures it. Under a minute to go. Spartans lead by 4. Let's see what the Warriors try to do here late. Ooh, as Rybacki gets pulled on the arm there. It's been a very quick game, but I think we're going to have a very long last minute of play here.
Indeed.
Unless the Spartans can hit all of their free throws. That one goes. Able to hit the front end of the 1-and-1 is Julia Rybacki. She's up to 12 points. Tied with Heather Guykowski now for the game lead. And that one goes as well. 2 big free throws from Julia Rybacki. And the Spartans have a 6-point lead with 45 seconds to go. Got to prevent the easy outside looks, of course, as the Spartans have been trying to here. That three-pointer's up. Oh, and that looked good, but just couldn't quite fall.
Another rebound by Pepper.
And that's who the Spartans want to have the ball right there, as Lucy Nichols is the Spartans' best free throw shooter. Rybacki will drive. Don't know why she got rid of the ball there. And that's going to be a foul on Rybacki. Not sure why Rybacki dished it there. She still had a wide open lane. Spartans will take a timeout here, I believe. And as we can hear probably, we got the YMCA going with 25 seconds left to pump up the crowd. Want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to this fantastic basketball game, last regular season game for the girls squad. Again, next week we will have boys basketball action as the boys team is set to take on the boy Amery Warriors on Thursday at 7. And of course the girls basketball team will play in their first game of the WIA regional against the winner of Barron and Osceola on Friday. That one will also be live streamed here at 7 o'clock. Spartans with 5 fouls, so they do have a foul to give here. Curious if they potentially use that down the stretch. If a Warrior does get loose and kind of drive the lane. And that will do it right there. That will be a shooting foul, though. 16 seconds to go. Spartans in a pretty enviable spot here.
Just love it. Coach Lindenberg just yells, Heather, don't foul.
A friendly reminder there. Smooth free throw. That's Grace Carlson, leading scorer for the Warriors. She's at 9 tonight. She does average just about 14 points a game. And now she's up to 10. Warriors still have 1 timeout to go here. 4-point lead, 16 seconds to go. Spartans do have the luxury of those 3 timeouts, so if there is some difficulty out of these inbounds plays, they can take a quick timeout. Although they'll go long. Rybacki able to get it. Can she dribble off some time? Able to get a couple seconds off the clock there. Rybacki will head to the line. Spartans still in the 1-and-1 bonus. So a couple of big free throws here. Emma Johnson coming into the game. Don't know if we've seen her yet in this one. Whew, that one's big right there. Clutch free throws here by Julia Rybacki down the stretch. Spartans lead back up to 5 with 13 seconds. That one goes to
Julia Rybacki,
wow.
15 points tonight.
Yep, and most of them have come in this second half. She's kind of figured some things out. Oh, off the glass hard there, and they'll foul Nichols. Spartans with a 6-point lead with 5 seconds to go. A tight one here. Could have gone either way, but the Spartans have hit some really big free throws, and that has turned the tide to them.
Well, and as we move into postseason play, those
huge.
Those free throws are pivotal.
Yep. The Spartans certainly didn't play their best basketball game here tonight, but they were able to gut it out. A very tough, difficult, well-earned win, and that's what you got to do in the playoffs. Oh, no good by Nichols. As the seniors come back in here, as Ronnie Fagan checking back in, Shaylin Strumke back in as well. That one by Nichols is good. 7-point lead here, 5 seconds to go. Spartans will play off the ball. And the Spartans will end the game with 5 seniors on the floor. Amery wisely doesn't necessarily pick up the ball right away as that one's up. And it's no good. Spartans get the victory here, 44-37. Players of the game. They're the players we talked about in the pregame intro as Julia Rybacki, the underclassman, leading all scorers with 15 points. and the ever steady senior presence of Heather Guykowski contributing 12 points and what has to be close to 10 rebounds. Good win for the Spartans here to finish off the regular season. Obviously, you want to finish on a strong note for sure. And again, if you're just joining us or joining us late here, the Spartans will be back in action. They did secure the #1 seed in their regional, so they will have a bye in the first round and are set to play against the winner of Barron, who plays at Osceola. That game happening on Thursday or Tuesday. That first round game. Tuesday.
Yep.
And then Spartans will be playing on Friday, so should be an exciting one for sure.
Next Spartan live stream will be next Thursday. That'll be a boys game against the Amery Warriors. And then, again, like Mr. Ross Miller said, we will be back for the girls. Some playoff action on Friday, hopefully Saturday. But also, we will be kind of honoring our seniors in this post-game ceremony here. So stay tuned for that. We'll kind of let the PA announcer kind of rock and roll with that. But
And I'm going to head over to the camera
perfect.
here. So we get some camera operator over there.
Awesome. Sounds good. But stay with us to honor our seniors.
Also senior night. We'd like to honor our seniors. Claire Anderson, Heather Guykowski, Mia Olsen, Annie McGinn, Ronnie Fagan, and the last time I get to say this, Big Jim Sharon Strelke. Please direct your attention to the scoreboard some of your teammates would like to say a few words about their idols. First, Claire Anderson, presented by Sophie Emmert.
Claire, you've been one of my biggest role models in my life all throughout my high school years. You may not notice it, but you're the biggest hype woman for everyone on and off the court. The energy you have is unmatched, and I can't even begin to imagine what next year will be like without your constant motivation to get better and all the laughs you share. The energy and positivity you bring to this team is beyond anything we could have asked for. You are a leader in everything that you do, including convincing Lucy to do a chest bump in the starting lineup just for you to sprain your ankle on the way down and be out for a game. We're going to miss your laugh, your dance moves, your threes, and can't forget about your call for the ball. One thing I'm going to miss the most about you is how you keep me humble, and that's pretty hard to do. Just this week during practice, I was going up for a shot. The next thing I know, the ball's on the other side of the gym, and we're both on the floor dying with laughter. I'm not sure what happened, but you might have blocked me. It all happened so fast. Fast forward 2 minutes later, and we couldn't even look at each other without laughing. Memories like these are what I'm going to miss the most, even though they trigger my asthma because we're laughing so hard. But you're worth the asthma attack, don't worry. We're going to miss all the funny things you have to say. Not only the words you say, but the volume you say it at. On behalf of the Somerset basketball community, we want to thank you for your endless encouragement and constant mentorship within the past 4 years. We won't be the team we are without you. We literally are going to miss you so much. Love your Shawnee Bay, so.
Mia Olsen, presented by Julia Radek.
Mia, it is impossible to describe how much I'm going to miss you next year, not only on the basketball court, but also being able to see you every day. Spanish 4 will be absent of a lot of laughter without you to make my day better with your goofy attitude. I'm going to miss watching you in games, where you somehow manage to slip away with big rebounds underneath the hoop, despite your slight vertical disadvantage. I am going to miss having you hyping me up for pregame, supporting me on and off the court, and picking me up after a hard game. And I'm going to miss studying for Spanish tests with you. You have truly taught me some interesting methods to study for tests. My favorite thing about you is how you always have something to say. Although you may say it incredibly quiet, your words speak volume. Whether it's advice you give me on the basketball court, or you proofreading every CIS paper I write, or just random Mia nonsense that makes me laugh, I would never want to miss hearing what you have to say. You inspire me to be mentally strong and to be composed under pressure while looking super tough the whole time. You set an example for the team with the way you carry yourself. You are always humble and give everything 100%. So Mia, I hope you know you're not leaving, and I hope you know how much of an impact you have on me.
Next, Ronnie Fagan, presented by Marley Lane. And her sidekick, Grace Braithwaite, Amery Hoff, assisted on the last one.
Ronnie, as we round up our season, I would like to share the memories our team made from the short time we got to spend with you. First off, we are all so proud of how far you've made it and how much improvement you make each and every single day. You'll be missed next year by everyone. You have never failed to give us interesting facts throughout practice, even if they have no relevance to what we're doing. You always put a lot of effort into practicing for games, which makes basketball overall just more fun. You're always cheering us on and never fail to keep our heads up along with yours. Plus, every time I see you, you're smiling, and how can't that light up anyone's day? You're always so hyped when we have bad nights and games more than anyone else. You also never fail to crack jokes on us. In the following years of my basketball career, I'll miss your personality the most. To burping on our face, making random noises, and always getting rebounds, even when you have to go halfway across the gym for them. You always are prepared for any situation we are in, not for just you, but our team too. Going into the season as a freshman, I thought you were shy and quiet, little did I know. Building a relationship with you was very easy because on the first day of practice, I'm pretty sure the first word I heard you say to me was burp, followed with the joyful laughter. Looking back on the first day, it feels like yesterday, and we all wish it was. We will all miss you, but are so excited for your future. Keep crushing it.
And Lee McGeehan, presented by Josie Sanchez.
Addie, words cannot describe You're always there to cheer us on, especially on our good days, and always picking us up on our bad days. Throughout the season, you have encouraged us to be better players by supporting us through our JV games and varsity games. You never failed to make us laugh, and you're always hype and are always ready to bust a move. You're the most hardworking person I know, and you're always giving it your all through practice and games. The amount of love that we have for you, Abby, is unconditional. This team will never be the same without you. You truly be men's. I can't wait to see how your soccer season goes later on this year. I can't wait to cheer you on. I'm also excited to see what the future holds for you. Thank you for being the best role model. We love you.
Shayla Strumke, presented by Lucy Nichols and Ella Olson.
I have known Shayla my whole life, and she has always been an outgoing person. You can ask anybody, and they will tell you how kind and considerate she is. Shayla always makes sure that no one is left out, and always puts herself before others. She possesses positive energy on and off the court, from her dance parties to her constant reassurance during games and practice. We can't wait to see you thrive in college. We hope people there are just half as welcoming as you were to us as incoming freshmen. I'll always remember the time at open gym before our first day of freshman year, and you assured us that everything would be okay despite our nerves. You have such a calming vibe, and it makes it easy to be around you and talk to you. It is going to be difficult to maintain such a high energy and giggly team without you there, to crack jokes or to randomly start dancing. We will miss your TikTok songs, your constant positivity, jokes, and strive to get better. And most importantly, we will miss you.
And finally, Heather Guykowski, presented by Jenna Heather.
I want to start by saying how much of an influence you have been over the past 3 years. You've truly been someone that I can look up to both on and off the basketball court. There's never a time that I look on the court that you aren't working your hardest to make yourself and everyone around you better. You push everyone to be the best they can be, and our team wouldn't be the same without you. Your positive attitude and incredible work ethic is something that anyone around you can look up to. Having you on my team has truly shown me what it means to be a great teammate. You are always there to pick up anyone after they make a mistake, encouraging your teammates both on and off the bench, and always keeping your head held high even after tough games. Some of the best memories that I've had with this team were made possible by you. Whether it was become regional champs my freshman year or the trips down to the Dells every Christmas break, you can always put a smile on everyone's face and make me feel welcome. Through this sport, you become one of my closest friends and greatest role models, someone who I can always talk to about anything and will always try and brighten the room around you. I'm so thankful that we've been able to become closer through basketball seasons over the past 3 years, and I'm so excited to see what the rest of our season has in store for us. We've already made it so far, and your presence will forever impact me and the entirety of the Somerset girls basketball program. From becoming the 6th girl in program history to reach her 1,000 points, to winning the regional championships your sophomore year, and now becoming the 1 seed for playoffs, your presence was what made it all possible. We all love you, Heather, and our team is not going to be the same next year without you, and I think it goes without saying that I and the rest of this team will miss you.
And I want to send out a personal thank you for allowing me to announce all of your games all the way through high school. And then as the parent of a senior boy, girls, for being such positive role models, you finally got him on track. Thank you. Let's give one more round of applause for our seniors, Claire, Mia, Ronnie, and Shaylin and Heather. And the words of Lindy, that's all for tonight, folks. Have a safe ride home and don't be too shy to say hi to our wonderful seniors.
All right, there you have it. What a fantastic ceremony. Obviously fitting for these 6 seniors. They've put in a lot of work and effort to make this program what it is right now, and obviously have a lasting legacy moving on, but we still have some games to play this season as well, which is fantastic. So For Cody Wallen, and a big shout out to Izzy Osborne, who was a great filmer for us tonight. My name is Will Rossmiller. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.